Hi everyone, welcome to 52 Weeks of Colorspiration. This is a collaboration with Left-Handed Crafter and me. This is Brandy at Left-Handed Crafter's brainchild, so thank you, Brandy. And she invited me to participate, and I said yes. So usually we color in coloring books, and we have two that we're using for the last Sunday of each month, which will be the 26th this month. So next week, we're both doing the same page, and it'll be interesting to see how we do them and if they're different or similar or whatever. So that'll be fun. But all the other weeks on Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central, and you'll have to figure out what that is for the rest of you. Um, we are posting coloring out of either a book or, like I did today, stamped images. So let me show you what I did and then I'll tell you why I did. Okay, here we go. So my first pieces here, I used this was a free gift in the December mug. And I had placed an order just with some, I think just a couple stamp sets, or I forget what I got. Oh, I got this and I got it in a jar, Pink and Main Touch of Gloss, but I also got some other things. Anyway, so I used this, and these are a cheat because these are just stamping the other things that were in the set that didn't require any coloring. So I have them ready, and I'll be making cards with these. So here's the order I did them. I did Highland Heather by Stampin' Up, and on this one, I actually put down bronze first, and then I went over it with a retired color called Cinnamon Cider, and I did not use the gloss on there, but I used that touch of gloss all over the rest of it after I colored it. And it's okay. My coloring leaves a little bit to be desired. This is very similar to Glossy Accents. I will say I like this bottle a little better, but it is only my first time using it, so the jury's out, right? It does pull just like the Glossy Accents does away from the edges a little bit. And I wasn't going to do like the nose and stuff, but I ended up doing it. And then I did one in, and these are alcohol markers I colored with Stampin' Up's alcohol markers. So the next color I wanted was Coastal Cabana, but Stampin' Up doesn't have a Stampin' Blend that I know of in Coastal Cabana. So I used a new color they have called, which I've been using a lot lately, Summer Splash. It's sort of a blue-green, and I think it'll work, although it's a little darker than I expected, but the colors seem to go pretty well to me. And then the noses on all of them and the little cheeks, and I'll tell you something else in a minute, are all done in, what's the new orange? Peach Pie and, I think it was actually Bubble Bath. But I went over them with the Sakura Glaze pens in a pink for the cheeks, the black for the eyes and the charcoal pieces, the bellies, buttons, and orange for the carrot nose, except this one because I already put the glaze on there, and I sort of like the brighter carrots better. So that one is supposed to match the Coastal Cabana, and this one was supposed to be Balmy Blue. However, my Balmy Blue alcohol markers both decided to be dry. So I found a color called Seaside Spray, which is retired, but the light in the Seaside Spray also was drier than the Balmy Blue light. So I managed, it's like two colors. It's Seaside Spray dark around the edges with Balmy Blue light. And then I actually went over that one and I think a little bit of this one with an Altenew color lifter. What do they call it? Color lifter? I don't have my glasses on. Anyway, it's like a color remover, color lifter. Eh, I guess it looks too streaky to me. Both of these look too streaky. So then I went and watched the Pink and Main video that I had originally seen, and they basically, I don't think she even colored the liquid, and the cup has a little, like there's a line missing. I think maybe what the intent was is put a little heart there, like that, which is what I'll do because I don't like the way that looks. This is stamped in Pool Party and colored in Pool Party Light just for the liquid. Thankfully, that still works, and I have an extra Pool Party because it's my favorite kind of color. And again, I used the Bubble Bath and the, what did I say? Peach Pie, which is a new color. I hope they keep that around. Well, it'll be around for another year. So I didn't have to do a whole lot of coloring. I haven't decided yet. When they did theirs, it was more similar to this, which looks more like a snowman, right? But they had the touch of gloss all over it. And I was afraid I'd ruin these cute little images, so I haven't done that yet. And I haven't decided now. I'm thinking instead of using a glaze pen on the eyes and stuff for this, well, I might for the eyes. Or I might just use touch of gloss on the eyes, but I'm thinking I might use some gems for the belly once I use these. So those are my first things I colored. So let me move them aside. And you see, these are just stamped in Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue, and Highland Heather. And if any of you were on my live stream on last Tuesday, you'll know I did those master boards that I'm cutting apart to use for different things. But I am going to be making more cards and with these images, hopefully. And so if you want to see them, come back tomorrow for, I think I'll have it on Rosemary's, her channel is Rosemary You Rock, Rosemary's You Rock Art, but it's Color and Create with Us You Rock Art. And I think I'm probably only going to have Create this time. So then the next thing is these. And those were from, actually that wasn't the next thing, but hang on. The next thing was these, but they're a cheat too. I didn't really have to color. And I just stamped the polar bear in Pool Party because I have a punch that goes with that, and Pool Party is one of the colors in that paper. That's why I'm using these colors. Except that when I got to the sled, this is a stamp set from September 24 online only with dies, which I got. I didn't use this. And I hadn't used it yet. So, and I still want to do the little bird in either this or this, probably this, because I saw a card a while back and they put this on the sled and it was so pretty. And then you have the little bird sitting on it, the cardinal. So I haven't done that yet. I did two sleds, and I colored them in pecan pie, light and dark. And I stamped them in basic gray because then what I did is I brought in these in the metallics because these have glitter, metallic, pastel, and neon. I've shown them before. These are from Hobby Lobby, the paper studio, and they were $9.99 for the whole set. I don't think these were on sale when I got them, but if you wait till Paper Studio goes on sale, you can probably get them 40% off. Anyway, I used silver. The first one I did was this one. I used silver metallic for the strip going across and the little screws. And then I used the red one on top the gray for the color. It sort of came out pinky purpley, probably, but I figured, anybody remember radio flyers? Yes, me. I'm old enough. My brother had one that got kind of handed down to me, or maybe we both had one. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I know we had at least one of the radio flyer sleds. And then the next one I thought, well, I'll do this one. I'm not real happy it didn't cut out this white part, and the dies have this, so you would think it would cut that out, but then see, it's made for making it, like it cuts out this whole the whole sections, and it didn't go with this, the stamp design is what I'm trying to say. It's more if you're gonna make one yourself with paper piecing. It also has some wood things here you can lay over top and all that. But I just did the border one and the skates. So this one I did in metallics also, but I used the gray metallic and the silver, gray and silver. And I like them both. I think they came out cute. And then the skates, there's really not a whole lot of coloring on them either. Back when I was young, well, first of all, my mother was an excellent ice skater until she fell and broke her left wrist, and she was left-handed. And I don't think she went after that other than to take my brother, who used to play ice hockey. I could not ice skate. I used to roller skate when I was a teenager. Every Friday night was a thing. We'd go to the roller rink, which is now closed long ago. Anyway, and back when I was young, the ladies had white skates and the men had black skates, and that was it. If you wanted to change the color, you put like a knitted stocking thingy over your skate, and maybe even all the way up to your knees to keep your legs warm. But yeah, so the only thing I colored on these is I did put some glaze, or not glaze pen, the metallic gel pen on the blades. I made them silver, and I did stamp these in basic gray also. And I did the soles to make them a little bit darker black. And then this one I stamped in balmy blue, and I just did the soles in a blue. Now that one was not a metallic, that was part of their pastel, and I thought the color matched pretty well. And then I did the silver metallic blades. So that's what I did for this week's um, 52 weeks of color inspiration, excuse me, of inspiration. Well, we hope we inspire you. These were the ones that took me, not that one so much, a little bit, but these took me the longest, and I don't like them the most. I like the one I had to do the least coloring on, and the sleds and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please be sure to go check out Brandy and at Left Handed Crafter. Her link is down below, as well as our little write-up. And come back Monday. So I don't know what time yet. I might need the morning to make the cards, but I will be using the master board to make some cards or other things maybe with some of these. So come back and see what I do. All right, guys. Hugs, love, and peace. Have a great day.